Oh, man. Another long week, and boy, has it been a long week. Classes are back in session, work is longer and harder. Good money, though, but harder times to watch live wrestling. And the world still is in a chaotic state during these pandemic times. But nonetheless, I say that's been a pretty good, successful week, and I'm happy to see Friday. I hope everyone else is too. Good evening, everybody. I wish you a fine Friday. How do you do? As it is now 6 p.m., August the 21st. I hope you all are doing very well. Shout out to, of course, those watching live and those that will watch on demand. Then welcome once again to another fun, simple session known as the Simple Chat. Y'all got several questions. I got 7 minutes. Let's go ahead and have a nice, fun, positive, simple chat. Hello, first off, with Megan Chiba, and of course, my good friend Brando, the Gaming Championship. It's good to see you all. Good grief over there in the UK. Mad respect to you, but don't stay up all night. Yo, what's up, JD Ultra? With that being said, thank you for those that sent me your questions, of course, using the hashtag #SippingChatting. And if any of y'all have questions or rebuttals to any of the questions that I answer or anything I say, feel free to bring it up in the chat. As always, be you, let's have fun, and Alexa, set a timer for 7 minutes. Might as well use it, I think.
7 minutes, starting now.
Let's go ahead.
You can ask me how much time is left at any time.
Thank you, but I won't need to. Why am I talking to a computer? Good Lord Almighty. Anyway, let's go ahead, people, and get started. And yes, Megan, ATW for life. Okay. My good friend Jerry Slatter at Jenner_JSJ asks, Arn and Tully each build Horseman stable for a War Games-like match. Who do they each choose for their 4 competitors? Well, you can kind of toss a coin which one basically gets FTR. You already got one with Tully with Sean Spears. As far as other ones, he's constantly scouting. Maybe he can drive a riff with Cody and Matt Cardona. So for Tully, I can honestly see Sean Spears and Matt Cardona. And as far as a tag team to round it out, probably he and Taz can pull something together. With Team Taz, so I'll go with Brian Cage and Ricky Starks. Because I feel like Arn Anderson is going to be more of an influence on FTR. And as far as Arn goes with his 4, it's clear to me, it seems like it could be Cody, Hangman, and FTR. As again, Mid-Atlantic boys together. But I digress. I'm going to have to wait and see. I feel like more things will come to fruition as we get closer to All Out. Happy Great Man sending his several questions here. Always a pleasure. Let's see what he's got first. Do Karrion Kross give you Kane vibes? Not really. It's not like he summons fire. He's something totally different. If he and Kane were to face off against each other, I feel he would destroy Kane. It's not like he's a demon, but he's something that basically calls for the end with his Angel of Death. So, no, not quite Kane vibes. Definitely something else. TikTok. Let's see here. My good friend Lex, shout out to ATW. Thoughts on WWE Thunderdome? It's different. It's weird. It's very restricted, and it sounds like an audience where Vince McMahon has full control. Especially because if you wear AEW, you get immediately kicked off, according to what I read. I don't know if I would necessarily pursue it as an all-night thing, but I've heard that it's free, so maybe Monday I'll check it out for 15 minutes, if that. But we'll have to wait and see. Oh, JD Ultimate, a question in the chat. What are your expectations from SmackDown tonight? Well, we got a tag team title match. We got an Intercontinental Championship match. And this is a new presentation and a new experience with the Thunderdome. So I think that it will be okay. It's just going to be hard when you get a boring segment like King Corbin talking and people can't leave for a bathroom break. Otherwise, click. They'll probably cut your feed. Again, it's like WWE's now forcing you to watch everything if you become part of the Thunderdome. So watch at your own risk. Enjoy your own risk, too. That's all I got to say about that. At MacChiba asks, how was your week and are you looking forward to Triple Zoom when I win the ATW Championship? Extremely busy. Hard to watch a lot of live wrestling, but caught up on all my wrestling. And Meg, we'll see. The forums are out there, of course, for the NoDQ Galaxy, as well as the private ATW forum that is strictly AEW. I hope you filled out both, and good luck to you, as we will be zooming, of course, during AEW Dynamite TakeOver and SummerSlam as well. Fun Zoom full weekend ahead, and you're not beating me. Bye, ATW! But I digress. Be Great Man also asks here, if you had to make the new Nexus and the new Core, who would be in the teams? Well, I kind of feel like Retribution is trying to do that already, because when I think about who to be in those, it's probably going to be NXT Superstars. But let's just go ahead and go with the core first because it was smaller and it started with 4 people. I don't think you need anything more than 4 when it comes to a faction. If I were to make 4 as a new claw, I probably would use Rich Holland because he's got potential. He's like an outsider, and we don't really know what he's capable of as a vocal standpoint. Really didn't hear a lot about Wade Barrett until he became the voice head of the Nexus. So I think for a new claw, I would go with a very dynamic international setup. Rich Holland, Dominic Dijakovic, Aleister Black, and just to add a little bit of variety, Cesaro. How's that for an international blend of wrestlers? Yes, I'm afraid I've got some bad news. I love Stu Bennett, and I hope he one day shows up in AEW. Alright, let's see here. What else you asked, Lex? AEW bringing fans back limited seating. What are your thoughts? I love it. It gives us hope and it's optimism for the future, as I hope to attend AEW next year. 10% is still more than 0, and they're doing everything they can in the name of safety and security, and it's an outdoor venue. So it's almost like people going to a restaurant almost and eating. So I really don't hold nothing against them in doing this, and I feel that it's really going to help the vibe of the wrestlers and morale of people in general to experience live wrestling again in person, virtual versus a screen where you can't be yourself and wear what you wish. Just saying. All right, B. Graveman asks, also, if you had to make new Aces and Eights and Main Event Mafia, who would be in those teams? Oh, God. Well, I mean, that's an Impact Wrestling type trademark, so I feel like you gotta use Impact Wrestling stars. So, Aces and Eights, oh man, there was more people on that than I can remember. I feel like you had to get Ken Anderson back in there because he definitely had a driving point through it. I would not necessarily bring back Bubba Ray, and I would try something new with all the Impact talent you got there. Good Brothers, I mean, Luke Gallows is already kind of part of it. I could kind of see Madman Fulton and Ace Austin kind of being a part of that. It'd be a brand new reinvention, however. Probably something more car-related, but I don't know. I would have to figure about that because that's a lot of people. Because you got to consider how many people do you want in a faction? 4, 5, 7, 9, you know? I don't even know how many people are in Retribution. JT Hilton asks, do you think Alexa will become Sister Abigail? Not necessarily Sister Abigail, but I think she's going to become the Fiend's like witch or muse. And again, I feel like she's going to be the difference maker in the Fiend winning and Braun Strowman truly being destroyed. Yes. Anderson! I missed that mic drop. Real mic drop. Real talk. Okay, Lex asks, what are your expectations going forward to TakeOver 30? Not the strongest card, not the weakest card, but it's going to be interesting, I feel like, considering we have a really good build towards the Karrion Kross and Keith Lee match. That feels very personal. More so, it's going to be very physical. Io Shirai and Dakota Kai have a chance to steal the night. North American division's getting basically reset. And I feel like the tag team division is probably the weakest match. But hey, it'll be the biggest chance for Legado del Fantasma if they win that. But Thatcher and Balor just feels out of place to me because, like, okay, I'm holding a submission, but it's not like, you know, you made me tap out, you know? I don't know, honestly. But I feel good about it. And celebrating 30 takeovers, come on. Alexa, stop. Well, folks, that's been 7 minutes, but I'll answer this last question because it did come in before the buzzer, and it's right here in the chat. Which you like better, Mr. Kennedy or Mr. Anderson? Well, unfortunately, Mr. Kennedy never reached that echelon that he deserved as in being World Heavyweight Champion. He lost out to Batista, and he lost out to Money in the Bank on that. He had some beef with Randy Orton. Mr. Anderson, though, was a lot more fun. He did reach the top summit of being TNA World Heavyweight Champion. And honestly, I just thought him as really funny every week, listening to a pure asshole asking, where's my rematch? So yeah, just because the fact I love that asshole carried him more, and he owned it, I'm going to go with Mr. Anderson. But hopefully he's in the right mindset to one day return to wrestling. Imagine if he ever faced Cody in the open challenge for the TNT Championship. That's if Cody gets for Mr. Roy Lee on Saturday. Stay tuned, of course, to another AEW Spark Charged, where I give you my thoughts and predictions and preview into AEW Dynamite this Saturday. Some point Saturday afternoon, at least 90 minutes before showtime. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to another fun and lively Simple Chat. Our time has excluded here. Thank you so much, as always, to everybody that contributed questions, contributed to the discussions, And I hope you all found fun, joy, and had some food for thoughts as well. You want to know about this? You want to know more about me? Know this. I'm just a simple man and a lifelong fan of ... wrestling. So follow me on Twitter, NoDQ.com/Noah. Talk anything wrestling. Instagram and Fox9016. I will give you a nice positive reinforcement in your day and some music as well. And of course, keep following this simple YouTube channel, youtube.com/Noah210 for all things wrestling. Shout out to my AEW family on Twitter. Primarily, this channel focuses on giving you a nice, fun, simple chat every week. And of course, content related to mostly NJPW and AEW with other wrestling content specials throughout the month. I want to thank you all again. I hope that you all enjoyed this. It was my pleasure, JD Ultra and Brando. Same time next week. This will constantly be going forward every week at this time. I assure you of that, unless I all of a sudden don't have internet. But I always have my phone to update you all. Keep sending me your questions. Let people know about this forum. I'd love to get more people involved. I'd love to get more feedback from people on this, as next week marks episode 10. So, you know what? Because we've been through this now, and I really enjoy this live experience, and next week marks episode 10. Guess what? Next week, double the time. We will now have a simple chat for 14 minutes. Just because it's episode 10. So bring all your best questions, let people know, and let's have a fun, extra extended time. As always, support NoDQ, support WrestleJoy, Pro Wrestling Discussions, Team All Elite, ATW for life. I'm just going to keep saying that because I'm always going to be ATW. And as always, I like to close. Support your wrestling outlets, big and small. Let's keep growing this incredible, diverse, unique, elite, authentic, unscripted, unrestricted wrestling community together. Simple as that. With that so said, thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and tell a friend. Hit the bell and know the video goes out on this channel. Hit the subscribe button, help me grow this channel. Thank you to all 162 of you that's been with me on this fun YouTuber creator's journey. And until the next time I go live or until the next video, I just hope you all, please stay safe, please stay positive, take care of yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Know you are special, know you matter, and I believe anything is possible if you put your mind to it. And until the next video, I just hope you all enjoy the Thunderdome and SummerSlam weekend. And of course, shout out to Armbar, ARMBAR, exclamation point, don't forget it! I should probably start posting this in Armbar now that I think about it. Until the next video, I've had some fun here now, and I've gone beyond time. So I just hope you all have a wonderful night. And enjoy NJPW Strong. Simple as that.